Hello and welcome to another episode of Stick with Nick. Today we're going to make a 12-hour smoked brisket, which we have already generously seasoned with equal parts kosher salt, ground black pepper, and a little bit of garlic. That's the Texas style. Our grill is ready to go, as you can tell by the thin wispy blue smoke coming out of the top. We have our Bluetooth thermometer, our iGrill, all set up and ready to go, recording our ambient temperature inside the grill as well as the temperature inside the meat with alerts set. We have our top and bottom air vents controlled just properly so that we have a 220-degree cook, which is exactly how we want to cook this brisket, slow and low, Texas style. 12 hours is a long time. We're going to have a few drinks at the sidebar while we're waiting for this thing to cook up. All right, we've been going for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and we're at 213 now. I'm happy with that temp. Let's take a look. Oh, she's looking pretty. All right. Okay, we're at about 4 hours now. Temp holding steady in the 215 to 220 area. The brisket looks amazing. We're almost ready for pulling it off and wrapping it in parchment paper. But before we do that, we're going to get ourselves a nice Cuban cigar. We're going to get ourselves a nice beer, in this case, beautiful summer day. We got the Bronx Brewery Summer Pale Ale with lemon peel. And what a lot of people don't realize about smoking is that it's, for the most part, set it and forget it. As long as you're confident in your skills and your equipment, you have something like the iGrill temperature control that I described earlier. That's going to give you alerts if you go below or above the intended temp range. You're good to go. And honestly, you could get yourself a nice cigar, a nice beer, and what the hell? Smoke from a jacuzzi. There's no reason why you can't. We're right here already. Only a few feet away. Eh? All right, get yourself all set up. All right. The brisket, it's been going for about 5 hours now. You can see it in the background there behind me. It's smoking. I'm smoking. I'm drinking. It's not drinking, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. So we're going to continue to smoke and drink in the jacuzzi while the brisket continues to cook in the background. And as long as I have my temperature settings and I know what's going on there and I have my alerts, God forbid of anything, I got no reason to get out of this hot tub. Everything's going perfectly as planned. We'll see you soon. Brisket has a tendency to stall during the cook, somewhere around 150 to 160 degrees. And when that happens, you might want to consider utilizing a method called the Texas crutch. This is where you take it off the grill and you wrap it in foil, butcher's paper, or parchment paper. Wrap it nice and tight, put it back on the grill. Cuts about half the cook time off the rest of the cook. It is a perfectly acceptable shortcut. Does not compromise anything in terms of juiciness or bark. And we decided that we would do it this time and cut the few hours off the cook. And judging by the results, it was the right thing to do. All right. My temperature gauge tells me that the meat is at 196 degrees. That means this cook is done. Ready to take this bad boy off the grill. You're going to have to let it rest for an hour, but shit, it's all right. It feels like Christmas morning. Let's unwrap this baby and see what we got. Holy cow, look at that. 12-hour cook deserves a homemade sauce, and let me tell you, hot barbecue sauce off the stove is delicious.